So, good morning students. Now we will be continuing with the practice set 3.1 and in that we are solving now question number 3. Okay. So, let us read what the question is. Now, in the question we have to find the first term and the common difference for each of the given AP sequence. Okay. Arithmetic progression. Now, we know what do you mean by first term. First term is nothing but A. And what is the meaning of common difference? It is D. Okay, so ultimately what you have to find is you have to find A and you have to find D in all the questions. Okay, so let us start. Let us start solving the problem. Okay, let us start solving the problem. So now taking the first question. Okay, what is the first question given as? It is given as 5, 1, minus 3, 7, minus 7 and dot dot dot. Okay, so from the question we know that the what is A is nothing but the first term. Okay, now it is given over here as what is that? It is 5. Okay, and you have to find the D now. What is the common difference? Common difference. Okay, now from also the formulas we know, what do we know? We know that T2 for every term, second term, it is nothing but T1 plus D. Okay, so therefore the value of D is nothing but, now D will become, you have to shift it over here. Okay, so D becomes nothing but T2 minus T1. Okay, so you have to use this formula to find the values of D. Okay, so accordingly we will find over here. Okay, so now we know what is the value of, if you take this, copy this again. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, so if you copy this again. Okay, now what we know the formula of D, what is that? T2 minus T1. So now this is T1, this is T2, this is T3, this is T4. So since this is the first problem, I am showing you in detail. Okay, now you have to find D. So for the D over here, it is T2 minus T1, so it is 1 minus of 5, so this becomes minus 4. Okay, so our D is minus 4. Similarly, now take D over here, so it is T3 minus T2. What is T3? T3 is minus 3. And what is T2? T2 is 1. Okay, so minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Again you are getting minus 4. Again find D for fourth and third term. Okay, the common difference. So it is T4 minus T3. So what is T4? It is minus 7. And what is T3? It is minus 3. So minus 7 minus of minus 3, it is plus 3 becomes. Why? Because minus into minus is plus, positive. Okay, so minus 7 plus 3 becomes minus 4. So again the value of D is nothing but minus 4. So we saw that in all the cases the common difference D's value is minus 4. Okay, so we can write that the final answer, that is the value of A, that is the first term, is nothing but, what was that? It's 5. And the D, that is the common difference, what is that? Common difference in all the cases we got as minus 4. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, this is our answer. In this way you have to solve the problems. Okay, all the problems. I hope you have understood this. So now similarly taking the second problem. Okay, what is that? 0.6, the series given is 0.9. Okay, 1.2, 1.5. Okay, and dot dot dot. So in over here again you have to find the value of A and D. Okay, so let us see what is that. Now we know what is A. A is nothing but the first term. So the first term is given as 0.6. Okay, it is very easy to identify. So the problem is half done. Okay, now the other part remains is we have to find the value of D, that is a common difference. So how we will do that? Okay, for doing that let us again write this series over here. Okay, and then we will one by one find the value of D, that is a common difference. So In the earlier problem I have told you how to find d. Now d is nothing but d is equal to t2 minus t1. Okay, that is the formula for finding d. So apply it over here. So now in these two cases, what is that? D will be equal to 0.9 minus 0.6. So what is that? 0.3. Okay. Similarly, for these two cases, find D is equal to 1.2 minus 0.9. Okay. So again we know 1.2 minus 0.9 is 0.3. For other two cases, that is 1.5 minus 1.2, this is also 0.3. So in all the cases we got the value of D as 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. So that is the common difference. So then you will write the answer as first term is equal to A is equal to 0.6, and the common difference, what is that? D is equal to 0.3. So in this way you have to find, and that is our answer. Okay, I hope you have understood this. These are very easy problems. A you have to identify from the given series, and just you have to subtract the two terms by using this formula, and you get the value of D. Now continuing with the problem solving. Okay, now this is easy, you can try it. Okay, you can take it for homework, and also your answer you can post it in the comment. Okay, now these are fraction values, so I will be taking this, I will solving this, the easy one, or you can try out this third problem. Okay, all problems are easy if you apply the method properly. Okay, so taking the fourth problem, what is given? Fraction series is given. Okay, 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 5 by 4 and 7 by 4. Okay, now we know what is the value of A. The value of A is nothing but the first term. Now in exams you have to write like this. Okay, you have to explain it properly. What is the meaning of A, first term? Okay, identify it from the given series. Okay, so the problem is again half solved, and then the remaining task is you have to find the common difference. Common difference, that is denoted by D, and that is you have to find. Okay, so now for finding that, let us do one thing as we did for other problems also. Okay, let us take that series and find the difference. Okay, so it is 5 by 4, also 7 by 4. Okay, now we know the formula for D. What is that? Now D is given by T2 minus T1. Okay, now keeping this in mind, accordingly, now it is not only for T1 or T2. Okay, for again it will be T3 minus T2, T4 minus T3. Okay, the next term is what is D? D is nothing but the difference between the later term and the earlier term. Okay, this is the later term, this is the earlier term. I will show you from here. Okay, now the value of D over here is subtract 3 by 4, 1 by 4 from 3 by 4. Okay, so since the denominator are same, you can directly do the subtraction. So it is 3 minus 1 by 4, that is equal to 2 by 4, and that is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so this is the value of D. Similarly, do it over here also. 5 by 4 minus 3 by 4, since the denominator is same, it will be directly 2, 3 minus 5 is 2 by 4. So again the value is 1 by 2. Okay, and do it for these two, that is 7 by 4 minus 5 by 4. Now since the denominator is same, directly you can subtract 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. Again the value of D is 1 by 2. So in this way you are getting the common difference as half. So then you will write the answer as first term is equal to A is equal to, what was that? 1 by 4, and the common difference D is equal to 1 by 2, and this is your answer. Okay, so yes, in this way you have completed the entire exercise, practice set 3.1. I hope you have understood this. If not, you can also post it in the comment box, and Yeah, the third problem you try it for homework. Okay, so once you have understood this, also try this solving on your own without looking at the answers. Okay, so these are very easy problems. You should not miss any marks from this chapter. Okay, so thank you.